yes. Now Dave is there also.
I should do this way. There we go.
I was thinking, but maybe I need to put this in other side. So everybody, how is going on there? I need to put Rock You Day Power Cap also there.
So that looks great.
And people, if you don't know, Dave is my first mentor. I met him 2015 in Singapore, and I can say that Dave changed my life in that mastermind. And right away after this mastermind, I started my first company, and it was also so amazing because I had think about already many years that I want to start a company, but in Finland everybody say that you are crazy, don't do that, that's too risky. But in Dave Mastermind I get so much courage that I need to do that, and there is coming so much energy what I have, that I know that it's just so crazy. This is so good, guys. So all of you need to listen about the Dave, what he is saying.
In Singapore, you've been able to go and do business in Thailand. You're a real global entrepreneur, lifestyle entrepreneur. You've now got some beautiful hats and some opportunity to teach and to get investors and allow real estate to be one of your best friends.
Yes, that's true. That I started real estate already, I think 2015, and it takes maybe just about 1.5 years that I quit my job, because I started buying those apartments. I get the money there, I put my spending minimum, and then I start to doing different businesses. And it have been just so great to see that I have, like Dave say, I have been Thailand and other side about the world, and it's just possible to make business everywhere in these days. Of course, now we have a little bit challenging situation, so let's see what is going to happen. But you need to do that also.
This opportunity, because many people are just seeing the crisis, they're seeing they're going to lose money. Yet, if you keep the eye that there are going to be great opportunities right now. There are going to be opportunities for new business partnerships. There's going to be opportunities to do business in Finland, to do business in the States. And that's the beautiful thing about someone like you, who has the courage to go to different places, to connect with people and to look for opportunities and to learn and to make almost everything a project that allows value to be leveraged. And that's one of the things that you do so well.
Thanks, Dave. And I need to say that I have been very good teacher for that. I remember when I was younger, and of course I was a little bit scary also, but Dave was encouraging me go to. I was in Malaysia, also in Indonesia, Bali, and those things that I was traveling alone there and just going those new places, meeting new people there, going those seminars, that in end of the day, even I spent lots of money, but those was very small money that what I have got, because now I can go many different countries and I have friends there. If I need some help, I can ask help that, okay, I need something in Singapore or I need something in Asia. It's so easy to find some people, and of course that like courage and knowledge that you can go alone all the places. It's just something.
Well, that's one of the amazing things, Jan, is that people who start thinking they got to do everything by themselves, they think that they're all alone. Those are the people that are going to go into depression, they're going to go into isolation, and they're not going to see the opportunities. To be able to go online like we are, talk to people, encourage people, and in fact, even challenge people, because that's a beautiful thing about some people like a challenge, some people want to be encouraged, and to build a great team, which again, what you've done is you got people all around the world that want to see you be successful, even more successful in today. And so when you're down a little bit, they're going to be there encouraging you to go find that new property, go find that new tenant, to be able to go hire new people, as opposed to getting so depressed or sad or lonely. You can connect with people. Not that sadness or depression is wrong. It's just you can stay in there for a little while and then reach out and feel better and look for opportunities to learn, because learning will be one of the greatest things to feel better.
Yes, that exactly. That is so important, that especially in these days we need to learn and we need to connect people. We need to study every single day and just think about that how we can make things another way. And like last days and last weeks, that also like this outsourcing and connecting to other persons in other side of the world have made me so much that sometimes I don't have any idea how something in website, I can do small things about the website, but when I'm making like I want this one, I make myself about the content and information, and I give this my web designer, bam, it's one day and I have like 20 or 30 new pages in my real estate site, and I couldn't never do that like alone. So Michael, if you are there, you are great.
Yeah, all the people who are watching us right now, if you got a question or if you got a thought, it's really useful, because all you need to do is type something in and then we can answer your question. And we're really encouraging you to find opportunities going forward, because working with Janne and working with people around the world, you can invest in property, you can invest in yourself, you can buy his book, you can buy his hat, you can be participatory as opposed to just watching. You actually become a player in the game of wealth creation or health creation or life that makes you feel fantastic.
Yes, exactly. Because that is just so important that we have like one together, and there is like great time, like also in Singapore. It was just every time, it was just, I think Singapore was also like best time, almost like best time in my life, that being there. And because like I'm very small city, and of course there is difficult to like meet new people and go to seminars or go to meet new people. But when I was in Singapore and I can connect the new persons almost every day, so I was going there different mastermind seminars, and then bam, then I meet Dave, and like everything changed there. So you need
what happened was that you had this ability to go out, meet lots of people, to talk to people, ask lots of questions. You were very clear on what you wanted to do, and it was just like a little pivot that allowed you to get started, buy your first property, your second property, your third property, go and find other mentors to be able to work on yourself, but also add value to them. Because that's the thing that I want to say to you, Janne, is that you've added so much value to me also, because you're one of these people that makes things happen. You don't make excuses. There's so many people can make excuses. Oh, I don't speak English. Oh, I don't write well. Oh, I'm not a good artist. I'm not a good designer. I'm not so smart. Whereas we can put them all aside and action, and you get it done.
Yes, that's so true. That's so true. Thank you, Dave. That was so nice to hear. So nice to hear. Yeah, and everybody who are there, just put some questions there. We will happy to answer all of your questions. That's why we are here today. That we give you some value, some information that you can use in your own life, your own business, and you need to do whatever you need to do that you can be successful and you can survive on this difficult situation. So if you are just staying home, you are staying bed, and you are do nothing, you know that is not so good, that you need to do something, that you go forward every day.
What we're going to do is we're going to leave this Instagram and we're going to go on to a call with Zoom, and we're going to come up with some of Janne's best strategies for real estate during COVID-19. And so that's one of the things that we wanted to experiment today. We do Instagram, we do Zoom, and we share content, and we want you, everyone there, to be successful. Yet we also know you got to do things differently than you're currently doing.
Yes, exactly. And it's also very good that I have this my own hotel, my first hotel, vanha postitalo. And just before this crisis start, that we set up automatic system here. So we have booking system, automatic locks, and basically almost all our previous customer we have lost those because there are not any works right now. But from internet, like today we hit record on this crisis time. We have 50% capacity in use today, and it's just so amazing because now we can call the people, we can call the companies, we get something sales from the internet directly. So that works. So in the real estate side, we need to think about new ways that how we can make more deals.
All right. Let's bring this Instagram to a close now, and then we're going to go back to Zoom. We're going to continue with some of the secrets that you're doing right now to not only survive, to actually thrive in the time of COVID-19.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks everybody on Instagram. Check us out and become friends, and let's be global community leaders and make a difference in each other's lives.
Yes, okay. Remember, this is your time to rock your day. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Joo, just sain poikki. Täällä jatkuu toinen mulla vielä.
Ei mitään. Mä lähden. Mä tuun huomenna aamulla 8.
Yes, hieno homma.
Mistä rautatieasema, miten mä pääsen helposti?
Tuosta ja sitten lähdet tonne päin.
Elikkä niinku, siis tonne.
Tuonne suuntaan kaupunki. Sen sillan ylite vaan.
Sillan yli, niin se on heti tossa.
Joo, selvä.
Alright. Mä oon vaan autolla, niin
That was good.
Yes, it was good.
Fantastic.
Yes, fantastic. Yeah, it was very...
Tell me a little bit about what's going on with COVID-19 in Finland.
Yes, there is happening that all the like work sites that are closed, almost closed, so mill shutdowns are postponed in the autumn and maybe next winter. So when I'm working with furnished apartments business with companies, we have lost lots of deals, but of course same times that it's challenging. There is coming so much work, but people and companies, they don't know when they can start. So basically we don't have job, but there is coming so much job, and this is very, very challenging situation, and lots of people are now without job.
Do you have a lockdown there, or are you able to go around? Do you have physical distancing, or what type of rules or regulations you have in Finland?
We have distance about that. I don't remember, is that 2 meters that you need to take water away from other persons, and they say that it's recommended that you are staying home, that you don't go so much public places. And also there is Helsinki area is now isolated, so it's like they have made like borders there, so you can't go there because I think there is most of the Finnish people and mostly about the corona issues are over there. So now this big area is like put in the quarantine that you can't go there only if you have some special reasons that you can go the other side the border. So this is very, very new situation, all of us.
Have you had a situation like this before, or is this your first time?
Yeah, this is the first time this kind of situation, and basically this is also first time in my business career where we have this kind of crisis or this kind of jump down situation. And
have you called or talked to your bankers yet?
Little bit that of course I have good things that I don't have so much loan.
Okay.
So
because right now, if anyone's listening or watching, that's one of the first things to do is to talk to your banker and pretty much stop paying them. get the agreement not to pay. You can actually get 30 days, 60 days, 90-day holiday right now. And most banks are being very receptive to that.
Yes,
It's just,
yes.
and almost with your customers too, it's right. You can call them and sometimes you might have to give them a holiday. It's just, it's a really great time to really get closer to your clients, closer to your creditors, closer to your friends, closer to your family. And so it's quite fascinating that something like COVID-19 has really given us all a wake-up call to do some of the things that we truly want to do with who we want to do it with.
Yeah, exactly. That's really happening in here. That also like myself and I think other people that we need to really check what we are going to do in everyday situation and how our companies are going and what we really want to do and what we can do in near future or next years. So it's like this time we need to make that work that we can working also tomorrow and next day.
It's also great for someone like you, Jan, because you are so positive. If you meet people that are a little bit down or they're about to have to close their business or they might lose their house or their car, you're the type of person that might actually help them come up with some strategies or some approaches, because you will see something very different, because when they're in the situation, they can only see the problem.
Yes, yes, that's so true. And sometimes, of course, it's challenging to say people what they need to do because it's coming so much about also like myself or that person that if they want to see the light or if they don't want to see that, if people are many times make decisions that I'm now in deep down and I can't go anywhere there. But if you just want to look around there and there is light, there is something that I can do today, even that is not so much, but if you can just do something and you can jump out there and just be great.
So share one or two things that you do daily that make yourself empowered to feel positive. What I know you're very into wellness. You drink good water. You don't drink alcohol. Tell me one or two of your routine or strategies to stay positive and healthy.
Yes, okay, of course, there is many things, and there is my book, Rock You Day, Live the Dream. There is
Yes.
many like rituals that what you can do every day. And sometimes also I work at myself, what is the inside book. So when this crisis come, I check this book again. And of course, there is like morning rituals are very important, that is about the be grateful and just start to checking that what is something that you can be grateful. And
Beautiful.
other, yes, that is just you can just change how you are feeling. And other good things is make about the affirmation. Now I have started making affirmation again and just start to think about what I really want, and I say those affirmations in the morning and the evening and start to get my feelings better and better. And of course you need to also exercise, and these days I haven't been in the morning walk like all days. Of course, this fresh air would be so great. So I'm making some yoga stretching, because I'm working lots of about the computer and sometimes I have my neck is going so tight. But now when I'm making the yoga, I think I'm the best shape in my life for many years. That
Fantastic. Congratulations. That's a
thanks.
great strategy. So eat well, do gratitude journaling, to do affirmations, to do workout. Those are fantastic rituals. And it's one of the reasons I believe that you're so successful. So well done.
Thanks, Dave. And maybe one thing that I want to also share is that I spent one weekend just checking about my money issues, my budgeting, and where money is coming and where I spending money. And then I also making some calculation that, okay, this is going to next month. And because now I don't need to guess so much what is going to happen. Of course, about the company side, it's not so easy to make everything there, but it gives me so much confidence that I see that, hey, I don't die tomorrow, at least that I have some months the time to survive and live, even I don't do anything. And that was something that I was couple days very down, but after that, when I understand, hey, there is light is seeing there, so then I put more gas in myself and start to doing more things, more videos, and exercise more. So that was very
it's a very good strategy. Again, particularly if you're an entrepreneur or you're in real estate, if you go back to basics and really see your cash flow, you can change your cash flow very quickly because no one forces you to write a check. So you can stop paying also. And that's part of the strategy. See, in 1987, I was a bond trader in Hong Kong. And that's when Thailand and Indonesia and Malaysia, the currency all went down 30%, 50%, 70%. So actually, I worked with companies over 23 years ago in those countries to help them through the crisis. That was in 1997, right? Sorry, 97, 98. And then we had the 2008, the global financial crisis, which again, people they lost everything. And so you come back to basics, you find out what you need, what you have, you figure out some strategies, you work the plan. That's exactly the strategy right now that people could be effective. And then you can even come in and maybe even look at collaboration with somebody who's under a lot of pressure or stress.
Yes, exactly. And also in like my real estate business, I started that I have so many apartments that we have rent for companies. So I started renting my own apartments more about the private people that I get there like more stable income for each month. And I think that was very, very good strategy. And I also sell a couple of apartments, which are like I was buying those for company use. So I sell those out that I get cash inside, and I don't need to think about that where I will find like company clients on this moment. So those help me so much.
Have interest rates changed at all in Finland?
I think no, those are very low right now.
Because that's another thing that some people are doing is renegotiating their mortgages with the States. For instance, if you had a 3 or 4% mortgage, you could maybe get it for 2.5%. And so there's changes that are going on in the States that can actually bring down your cost of financing.
Yes, that's true. And I was doing that in my car. So I was refinancing my car that I get little bit percentage down because I was buying my car in last summer and those was little bit high on that moment. But now I think I get cut those costs in half. Of course, I need to pay a couple hundreds that I can make that one, but I calculate that totally I save maybe 4,000 or 5,000 euros in next 5 years.
So if somebody was to come to Finland right now, what would you direct them as a potential investment?
I can just say that maybe buy some real estate, some very good locations. Of course, maybe wait a little bit time that we start to see what is going to happen here. And of course, I might recommend that we can buy together some big real estate things. And part about that building, we make like automatic accommodation or automatic hotel. And part of that, we rent like normal person that we have like stable income that we know that we will get all the cost, maybe bank payments handled by these private people who are staying there long. And part of that we make about the accommodation business that we get the higher income there. We get money faster inside, but of course, like we see, those company clients might lost very fast if there is happening this kind of situation like right now.
Right. And if you're looking around the world, have you looked at any international markets to invest in, or is there any, have you looked at the States, or have you looked at Singapore or Malaysia? Have you looked at international markets to invest in?
Not right now about investing any real estate. That I have think about that if I start to making some training business for maybe USA or Asia. But now I have seen that because I have this startup company in Finland, that I need to invest all of my money in this company, that I can't start investing in other side. Maybe in future when this company grows bigger and bigger, then it's maybe time to invest about the real estate in other countries. I was in Thailand this year and last year many times, and every time I just walking around the walking street or in the beach road, I just checking there about the buildings, and of course I see there a couple very interesting buildings that those was empty, old hotels that they was in sale, and I start to think that it would be so nice to make some renovation project over there, but maybe it's coming a little bit later, because of course I have some dreams that I want to make some very, very big buildings for my own or for my company, and maybe open some Rock Your Day hotels there, but maybe a couple of years and it's happening. Let's see.
I understand. That's fantastic. A plan and dream. It's important everyone to have big dreams also. You're hiring people right now, and I'm wondering, when you look to hire somebody, what are 2 or 3 qualities or characteristics of somebody that you look to hire?
Of course, there is one important thing is energy, and I want to hear them voice that they have energy and they are not scaring, because sometimes you can feel the scaring about people's voice. So this energy is very, very, very must, and also attitude, and of course that people want to learn. And I have seen so many times that people think about that they don't need to study anymore, that they have been to school and they don't study anymore. But that's so wrong, that I want to see that people are reading books, they want to study every day, and they want to do new things, because then I know that we have big possibilities to do big things together if they want to grow. But if people have made decisions that they don't need to study, they don't need to grow anymore, there is not so much do or what you can do in that situation.
Fantastic. I think that's a great tip for any of our listeners today. Again, have a positive energy, be a consistent grower, learning, developing, and bringing that positivity of Rock Your Day to the table. And they can do great business with you, can offer value, and both of you can grow together.
Yes, that's true. And if somebody wants that I'm hiring them, I recommend that first they will go to Rock Your Day Academy in rockyourday.net and check those videos. And after that, when you come to me and come to say me that I have checked all the Rock Your Day Academy videos and those are so great and want to working with you, then it's much easier for me to hire somebody that I know that you have checked in those videos, that you want to learn new things. Because if there is coming people who don't want to study anything, so think about if there is 2 people, that one is taking Rock Your Day Academy and other one watching Netflix. Mm-hmm. So even that Netflix is better like school papers, I can say that if you have been in Rock Your Day Academy and check all the videos, that's many times much, much better.
Fantastic. Yeah, and it's great insights. As we bring this session to a close, what last little tip are you going to focus on as you go through COVID-19 and you go through the next couple of weeks, couple of months? What's going to be your key focus, and what's your last message to the listeners today?
I think the most important thing is that you need to take phone in your hand and you need to start calling customers. And if you are looking for a job, you need to also take phone with your hand and start calling possible workplaces where you can working. And I know so much people are they saying that there is not any work and there is not possibility, but in real life they haven't called for anybody. So
good.
take on with your hand and start the calling, and I can say that you will get the results what you want.
Fantastic. Great advice to people. Make those phone calls, reach out, have conversations, and as Jan would say, rock your day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time today. All the best in Finland, and look forward to people contacting you at Rock Your Day. Some of our friends might want to look up me at Continual Shift on Instagram or on YouTube, and we'll be coming back to you with periodic updates on the financial conditions of Finland, of Canada, and doing business all around the world.
Yes, thanks, Dave.
Thank you so much. All the best, Jan. Ciao for now.
Ciao, ciao.